Bonjour, bienvenue sur le stream de Papy. N'oubliez pas de vous abonner, c'est gratuit, ça mange pas de pain. Mettre la cloche, la notif. Alors, nouveau jeu qui vient d'arriver aujourd'hui. C'est parti. Dans les profondeurs des ténèbres, une surveillant sursaut le cœur en battant. Dans sa poitrine, un froid comme étrangère et humide. Les ténèbres alentourant épaisse, omniprésent du genre qui engloutit chaque son à l'exception de ses propres sons. Haletant, il tenta de rassembler ses pensées, mais elle était éparpillée. Le brouillard de la fusion de la peur. Me dit-il comment est-il arrivé ici? Où est-il? Où il va? Bonjour Didier, bonjour. Éclaté, j'ai fait une nuit blanche, là j'ai pas encore dormi. Regardez ce que j'ai fait cette nuit sur ma chaîne, ce qui est arrivé sur ps5. J'ai explosé les vues. Toi ça va?
Where am I?
Ouais.
I know it's following me. I can feel it.
Alors, ouais. Alors, tous les jeux ps5 qui sont arrivés.
I shouldn't have taken such a risk.
Alors, t'as... Ouais. Quand on a zéro, ah bah oui, t'as raison. Alors, je fais un petit stream d'une heure pour m'entraîner le jeu, pendant une heure. Et après, j'ai à me coucher. Ah, je vais dormir toute la journée. Eh, Red Dead 1, version ps5. Ah là, ils nous ont gâtés, là. Ah, il est dans PSN et Straplanium. Ça sera dans...
It's coming from the river.
Moi, il est beau. Ah, il coûte 12,99 €, le jeu. Bah, pas cher, hein, pour un petit jeu.
If it catches me, it will show no mercy. I know it's hidden somewhere in this forest. should be able to see its light soon.
Il va marcher longtemps dans les bois, lui.
At last, I can gather my strength and plan how to face that monstrous thing.
Ah, tu parles de ma voisine, affreuse. Dernier jour à l'hôpital, la lumière perçante du soleil matinal tira John de son sommeil. Agité depuis des mois, d'étranges cauchemars le tourmentaient. Même les sédatifs les plus puissants ne parvenaient pas à installer les visions étranges qui hantaient en esprit. Un autre jour, dans cet hôpital misérable, des blessures le faisaient encore souffrir, mais il ne sentait aucun regret. Malgré l'accident, détective privé.
The name's John Morley,
Là, premier trophée.
private detective.
Nightmare.
And today is a momentous day. After enduring the most exquisite tortures at the hands of those blasted nurses, and being pumped full of enough medicine to fell an ox, today I'm finally free. Who would have thought that the case of the Red Shoes murder would end the way it did?
Je regarde voir si je peux agrandir les sous-titres.
It appears you're awake at last. We had considerable difficulty rousing you earlier
Bonjour,
this morning,
madame.
so I deemed it best
Ok.
to let you rest a while longer.
Je veux bien que tu me soignes.
I bring you good news.
Besoin de
The
piqûre.
latest test results are favourable, and the doctor has authorised your discharge. You are now officially ready to go. I have placed your belongings on the table. Oh, and a lady stopped by this morning with some clothes from the dry cleaner.
My belongings? I thought everything was already in the room.
There are a few valuables and some coins we kept for safekeeping. They are in the box on the table.
A woman brought my clothes from the dry cleaner. Was it Penny?
I couldn't say. She arrived quite early, before my shift began. I've placed the garments in the wardrobe to keep them from getting wrinkled.
I've been having nightmares.
The doctor has prescribed some medication that should help address any residual effects. This should assist in alleviating your nightmares.
So I'm better now?
Yes, you are much improved. Both your physical and psychological assessments have been satisfactory, and there are no impediments to your returning to your normal life. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other patients to attend to. I wish you all the best.
D'accord. Alors, les sous-titres. Ah, pour pas agrandir la sortie, il y a des sous-titres. Dommage. Ah, attendez. Attendez, 2 secondes, je vais faire un truc. Alors, bulletin de sortie, rapport de sortie, médecin traitant. Le patient a démontré une amélioration dans tous les objectifs préopératoires, l'intervention chirurgicale menée Protocole E de machin, tous les ordres, ta 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 ta. Ouais.
Story of my life. Nearly broke. That's me, the bloodhound Morley. I better get dressed. The hospital gown that ties in the back doesn't exactly scream perfect. These do a fine job. Well, looks brand new. The collars I usually use. I should get myself a pair of derbies. So the mystery woman who took my clothes to the cleaners was Penny after all.
Une enquête policière,
So
ouais.
she's still got a soft spot for me. Could there be a chance I might win? I'm not ready to leave just yet. Blimey, it's nearly noon. I must have lost track of time in those blasted nightmares.
C'est bon, c'est tout.
Rainy and overcast. Typical London weather.
C'est à Londres. D'accord. Je vois pas ce qu'il y a d'autre à prendre ici. Ah,
Trench coat and fedora hat. Every detective's must have. There's notes from Penny, my secretary. She
oh
must have
là,
left it here a few days
c'est
ago
trop petit ça.
while I was still under observation. Damn it, Penny. I don't blame her, though. I'm a right mess. I've managed to lose the only two things that kept me grounded. Her sound advice, always spot on. I better hurry up. Just like Penny says in her note, I might have a new client this afternoon. And with the way things are going, I can't afford to let that slip away.
Tu t'ennuies toute seule, ma chérie?
All right, let's get moving. Today's the first day of the rest of my life.
Oh là, il faut que je rebouge la caméra là. Attendez. Alors, enfin de retour dans les rues là, et les froides. Ça, je peux le dire, c'est gros, ça va. Voilà, la poussière. Ta.
Back again. Feels like stepping into a forgotten paradise.
On soirée dans les bureaux de Sherlock Holmes.
Everything's got that same old charm, and yet feels oddly new. This hospital stint's given me a bit of a new outlook. Maybe I'll take it a shade easier from now on. Sticking to cases that don't demand a trip to the morgue. Here they are. Penny's keys. Just like it says in her note. This case is worth its weight in gold. Everything you need for a portable lab. This one's a favorite. The jealous lover solved everything with a few blows from an ashtray. Brutal, but effective. Penny's desk. I ought to give her a ring. Try to sweet talk her into coming back. If this new client brings in some decent dough, maybe I could settle what I owe her and use a little charm to win her over. So this is Peter. That smug grin's got "punch me" written all over it.
C'est ça. Il ressemble à quelqu'un qu'on n'aime pas, qui est... qu'on fait-
The murder weapon from the
Ah,
cadaver collector
trophée.
case. Nasty business, that one. The case of the Red Shoes murder. One of the most complicated I've faced. Finally. Case closed. My files. Cases, clients, debts. Too many debts. Far too many. My desk, strangely tidy. Normally it's buried under papers, notes, bits of evidence. Penny must have wanted to leave everything spick and span before she walked out on me. Another one of my cards. But this one has my last name circled. The umbrella with a bullet hole. Souvenir from the marksman case. Nearly lost my hat on that one.
Là, je cherche. J'ai tout fait. Là, j'ai fait. Là, j'ai fait. Là,
Even the coppers missed it. The slant on the letter E.
il faut vraiment fouiller chaque
That's
mètre
what
carré.
gave away the typist in the black letters case.
Là, j'arrive. Voilà.
The drawer. It's locked. But there doesn't seem to be a keyhole.
Ensuite, il faut deviner. Hein. Z, P, Z. Ah, le R, il est où dedans? E. J'ai du mal à voir. Ah, où ça? C'est chiant quand il met pas des dates correctement. Je sais pas si c'est un E, je sais pas si c'est un E.
The Scarlet Page. I trust Penny didn't go snooping through my things while I was away.
Bah, yeah. Oh là!
My apologies, madam. I didn't hear you come in. I was a bit distracted.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morley. I trust your assistant informed
Putain, elle
you
a
that
fait
my
flipper la
visit is
vieille.
promised.
My apologies.
Brigitte, quand on
I was
est dans
rather
ta cave.
engrossed and didn't notice your arrival. To whom do I owe the honour of this meeting?
Lady Margaret Fordside, the 4th Countess of Bloomsbury.
Lady Margaret. Could you tell me what brings you here today? How can I assist you?
I shall endeavour to be as candid as possible. 20 years ago, when my daughter was just 18, she was brutally murdered. It happened at our family estate, Bloomsbury Manor. Someone slipped into the house unnoticed, and upon reaching her room, delivered 5 fatal stab wounds to her chest, lungs, and heart. The police, eager to close the case, hastily blamed and condemned 2 violent thieves who clearly had nothing to do with her death. The investigation was closed, and justice was never served. I am prepared to offer you £30,000 if you take on this case, and a further £30,000 if you can solve it and bring the true killer to light. Tell me, Mr. Morley, will you accept this case?
I understand your distress, Lady Fordside. But before I commit to anything, might I trouble you with a few questions?
By all means, Mr. Morley. Ask whatever you must.
Tell me about Bloomsbury Manor. Do you still reside there?
After Elodie's death, I abandoned the estate. I couldn't bear to remain there, to live within those walls. Even now, when I visit the manor, it still feels as though I can hear her footsteps echoing through the halls, her voice humming that old melody, the delusions of an old woman who has mourned her daughter for far too long, Mr. Morley. No mother should ever have to bury her child. Should you accept the case, Bloomsbury Manor would likely be the best place to begin the investigation. I shall not impede your work, as I now reside at Bedford Square, in the heart of the city.
A case that's been cold for 20 years. You certainly don't make it easy for me, Lady Margaret. What made you decide to seek out a detective now?
For over 2 decades, I've fought tirelessly to have the case reopened, to prove that the real murderer escaped justice. But all in vain. Neither solicitors nor well-meaning police friends, nor even journalists hungry for a dark story have managed to uncover anything. Then one day, I read about your success in solving the case of the Red Shoes killer. Regrettably, I also learned of the unfortunate incident that left you hospitalized with grievous injuries. On the advice of your secretary, Miss Penny, I waited patiently for your recovery. And now, here I am.
Tell me about the men the police arrested. Why are you so certain they weren't guilty?
2 days after the murder, the police arrested a pair of violent thieves who were terrorizing the county at the time. Though they swore their innocence in my daughter Elodie's death, their criminal record completely undermined their defense. Seizing the opportunity, the police locked them away for their other crimes, and the case was closed. But what has always struck me as suspicious is that nothing was stolen on the night my Elodie was killed. If those thieves were truly the culprits, why would they murder her and then leave without taking a single piece of silver? It doesn't add up, Mr. Morley.
Tell me, were there any witnesses? Did anyone see or hear anything?
It happened at midnight. The house was practically empty at the time, with only a few servants and a guest who was sleeping in the west wing. I was the only one who might have heard something, as my room was next to hers. Unfortunately, I had taken a sleeping draught and fell into a deep slumber. It is a decision I shall regret for the rest of my days.
Well, I believe I have all the information I need to get started. I accept the case and will begin the investigation immediately.
I'm pleased to hear that. My butler will bring you the £30,000 tomorrow morning. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have matters to attend to. Once you uncover the culprit, contact me at once, and I shall promptly deliver the remaining £30,000.
Ah vache, 30 000 $. Et 30 000 $, quand une fois que c'est fini, ça fait 60 000.
Unravel this harrowing mystery that has tormented me for so long.
On va Brigitte. Ah, attendez. Voilà, ça. Moi, je vous laisse lire. Encore un trophée. Pour un jeu à 12,99 €, c'est beau, hein. Bon, à part le défaut, c'est les sous-titres. Faut vraiment s'approcher de l'écran pour pouvoir les lire.
It was as though the very night of the crime still lingered here, shrouded in an eerie calm.
Ne me dis pas que c'est le manoir de Resident Evil. Là, je me casse en direct. Je prends à mes jambes, à mon cou, je me barre.
Every step I took felt like a step deeper into the heart of a mystery that refused to be forgotten.
Le manoir de Resident Evil, je me casse. Putain, ça y est ensemble. T'as pas un cimetière à côté.
Not a sound. The stillness feels heavy, like it's hiding something.
Oula, je vous laisserai lire. Parce que pour moi, là, c'est trop petit, là. Je vois même pas ce qui est marqué, quoi.
It seems Elodie had a passion for art, but her style wasn't exactly well received. Disturbing from the looks of it. The door's chained up with a padlock. Looks like I'll need to find the key.
Ah, il est beau le nouveau Resident Evil 6.
This painting, it's rather grim. There's something deeply unsettling about it. Almost like it carried a blue moon.
Oh putain.
Fitting for a place haunted by its own secrets. Looks like the Countess left this for me. It could be useful for getting around the place.
On l'a lu comment?
So, the housekeeper left a note for the Countess, asking her to meet here on the day of the murder. I wonder what truly happened during that encounter. Very well. Let's piece the events together, step by step.
Il a fini de se prêter la lumière.
2 chairs. One of them knocked over. The housekeeper's cup is still here. Tea spilled across the table. She never got to drink it. Looks like someone arranged tea in the library that day. An empty envelope. Did the housekeeper hand the Countess a letter? Lipstick stains. Same shade the Countess wore when she visited my office. It seems they met here. But something went wrong during the conversation.
I am very angry. After all these years of service,
Ah, j'aime bien moi
this
comme
is
ça,
how
c'est
you
marrant.
repay me? Walking away like
I'm
this?
Quand
sorry,
on
madam,
m'aimait.
but the situation has become unbearable. My bags are already packed.
Okay.
A globe resting in a beautiful wooden stand. Looks like this is the Fordside family book, showing some of their ancestors.
Il faudra vous mettre en pause.
The lock has been concealed. This door must open by some other means.
Oh, j'ai pas vu qu'il y en avait. On va mettre comme ça. Il y en a une autre. Ah ouais, tenez. Là, faut réfléchir, là. On va mettre comme ça, on verra après. Alors, c'est peut-être ça qui va me donner l'indice. Attends, on va regarder. D'accord. Alors, si lui, il regarde la fille, et lui, elle dort. Attends. Ah, ça doit être bon parce qu'on doit voir sa cicatrice. Hein. Ouais, on voit sa cicatrice.
The Fordside family crest, a rampant dragon, a time-honoured symbol across European heraldry, particularly among the English and the Welsh.
On va me dépêcher parce qu'il y a leur tuto. On a fait deux. Pas d'autres, hein. Je vais essayer. Ah, il y en a un là. Je l'avais pas vu. Peut-être lui, ça se tourne dans l'autre sens. À mon avis, il doit regarder la fille. Alors, elle, ça doit être dans l'autre sens. Pas entendu de clic. D'accord, le triangle, c'est pour la lampe. Ok. Bon, écoutez, on va relire l'indice. Parce qu'on va passer 3 heures là-dessus. Alors lui, c'est le jeune homme avec la dame. Est-ce qu'ils doivent se regarder tous les deux? Ah, attendez, je vais prendre ma tutelle.
Countess threw the housekeeper out in a fit of rage. In her haste, the housekeeper forgot one of her bags. What was it that unsettled the housekeeper enough to abandon her post so suddenly? Lady Ford sighed, still seething, burned something in the fireplace.
Ooh.
The housekeeper resigned.
Trophy.
Seems something, or someone, troubled her greatly. Enough to break the long-standing family tradition tying her to this place.
Merde. Peux éviter de faire casser les murs, s'il te plaît? Merci.
This must have been some sort of private study for the Countess. Lady Margaret and a young woman. I suppose it's Elodie.
Ah, c'est le genre de jeu que
They look happy.
il n'y a pas grand monde dessus. Ouais.
It was undoubtedly a better
De toute
time.
façon, je vais pas tarder, là, il est 45. À midi, j'arrive coucher.
An old pocket watch. It probably belonged to Lord Fordside, Lady Margaret's husband. A British passport. Lord Fordside was undoubtedly a man of the world. Elodie was committed to a psychiatric facility, but she supposedly recovered from whatever ailed her.
Du moment qu'il n'y a pas de zombies, ça ira. Ah, faut que je trouve la clé de ça. Ça me fait penser à SimCity, quoi. Ah bah, elle est là.
This looks like the key to the main hall. Could be my way into the heart of the house.
Je sais que c'est pas une vidéo énorme que je vais faire. C'est juste vous montrer un peu comment il est, et ça on reprendra plus tard. N'oubliez pas ce servateur spécial ou classe Triade qui est arrivé dans le ps5 Premium. Coucou Madame qui veulent. Je me casse.
Here lies Elodie. Rest eternally, beloved daughter, beneath the tree that once watched you grow.
Ah ben, qu'elle reste dans sa tombe, hein, qu'elle vient pas.
Layers of dried oil paint, left untouched for 20 years. It's as if time stopped the moment Elodie laid down her brush. Feels like the room's holding its breath, waiting for something to stop.
Ah, il est arrivé ce matin, celui-là, il coûte 12,99 € sur PlayStation 5.
Looks like the
Par
last
contre, je ne sais pas
painting
s'il est
Elodie was
sur
working
d'autres
on was on a
supports.
ship at sea. The whole gallery is filled with maritime references. She seemed quite obsessed with it.
On est là jusqu'à midi pour vous montrer un peu de jeu comme il est.
A man with his back turned.
Parce qu'entre deux, moi, après ça, je vais dormir. Je vais dormir quelques heures. Il faut que je récupère un peu.
Looks like some sort of clue.
Ah, attendez. Quand je vous rabaisse la
Trace
caméra,
the
vous n'allez
tree's
pas voir ce qui est
journey
marqué.
from birth to decay. Follow the path of the artist in a thoughtful display. Arrange the 4 stages and the door will obey. Unlock the...
Oula! Il faut que je rebouge encore la caméra. C'est chiant. Comme ça ira mieux. Voilà.
Lady Margaret took special care to secure the house, restricting access to certain areas.
peux monter là. Oula! Faut que je regarde un code quelque part.
A grand ship on the open sea.
Sonar, quartier privé. J'ai fourni un mécanisme d'essai pour la zone C. Bon, je dois trouver le code quelque part.
This door appears to lead out to the back garden. Locked with a padlock. I'll need to find the key.
Ah, je n'ai pas la clé. Bonjour, c'est papy. Soyez gentil avec papy, s'il vous plaît. Pas de trucs qui sursautent. Le panneau de réventueux.
This looks like Elodie's diary. Let's see what her last entry is.
I'm absolutely over the moon. Walter has written to say he is coming. I met him at the Western Sanatorium, and we have grown so very close. He was there recovering from the trauma of a shipwreck, where he tragically lost his companions. By sheer luck, he was rescued, but not before spending an entire year on an island living amongst the natives. He truly is an adventurer. I'm so happy. Walter has finally arrived. I must admit, I am utterly captivated by him. I invited him to visit, and he gave me his word he wouldn't fail to come as soon as he was able to leave. And now he's finally here. I can scarcely contain my joy. It feels as
Il est beau le jeu.
all the darkness has
J'ai
faded
les
away.
équipiques là, faut que j'aille vraiment dormir. Parce que je vais pas tenir. Là encore, on va retenir encore un peu.
Oh, they looked so in love. So happy. I wonder what became of Walter after Elodie died.
Damn it, it's not here. It's simply not here.
This must be the Countess's handwriting. What was she searching for? Looks like a commercial seaman's yearbook, listing ships and their crews. It's open to the pages under S.
Okay. Ah, il y a encore une histoire de tableau là. Il y a le tableau qui bouge là.
Locked, as expected. There's a metal engraving of a tree.
Ok. Il faut bouger les autres tableaux. Il faut attendre. Un. Non. Ah. Et deux. Il faut que je regarde ceux qui a des arbres. Là, il n'y en a pas d'arbres.
A young woman screaming in the middle of the darkness.
Ah, il y en a un qui ne bouge pas là.
Some of these paintings are really dark and sinister.
Ah, il est bon. Deux. Ah, faut peut-être les faire dans l'ordre. Voilà. C'est pas trop compliqué, hein, ça fait de réfléchir. Bah voilà, ça a sauvegardé. Ça a sauvegardé. On peut voir. Aller faire un gros dodo, son papy. Alors merci à ceux qui ont participé à la découverte du jeu. On a bientôt la suite. Merci à ceux qui sont passés. N'oubliez pas de vous abonner comme d'habitude, c'est gratuit. Ça mange pas de pain. Mettre la notice quand je serai bien en stream. Mettre un pouce bleu. Et merci encore à tous de votre gentillesse, de votre passage. Prenez soin de vous. Je vous dis à ce soir parce que papy va dormir jusqu'à pas quelle heure. Allez,